What's up, y'all? This is Jordan. You're watching The Communist Carpenter, and today I'm going to be continuing to talk about free market capitalism. Now, in this video, we're specifically going to talk about something that literally any advocate for free market capitalism has to mention as soon as you start talking about it, and that is competition. Now, I am not a fan of competition in business. I don't think it's the best way, but free market capitalism inherently comes with competition. You cannot really separate the two. So, supposedly, free market capitalism uses the incentive of competition to maintain the standard price of things, the standard quality of goods and services, to maintain the treatment and payment and care of employees, and to regulate the growth of companies. So, you know, if I have a pizza restaurant and I charge $10 a pizza, and you have a pizza restaurant and you charge $10 a pizza, and then Joe over there has a pizza restaurant and he charges $13 a pizza, and we're all basically the same quality, then you and I are going to put Joe out of business because he's charging too much. He can't do that. And if you start skimping on your ingredients and using shittier ingredients, then people will notice, right? And they'll notice the difference in quality, and they won't go to you because they can get the same pizza at my restaurant for the same price, but it's better quality, right? No, not exactly. That's not really how things work. So, the problem with that is that in free market capitalism, the goal is to make money, right? So, if someone else is making a lot of money, that means that you are making less money, as obviously when that person is in the same industry as you. So the more money that you and Joe make at your pizza shops, the less money I am making at mine. There are only so many consistent customers that will buy pizza on a regular basis. And I want as many of those people as I can get to come to my restaurant, not yours and Joe's. So what do I need to do? Well, I can't charge less if I'm giving the same quality ingredients as you and Joe. So maybe I can use cheaper ingredients and people won't notice. Well, generally, I think people wouldn't notice if you were using shitty ingredients, because a lot of the food we consume that is processed and prepackaged is shit anyways. Like, Papa John's sells a fuck ton of pizzas, and I don't think their pizza's that good. Same with Domino's. Same with Pizza Hut. Same with Hungry Howie's or Mazzio's, or actually Mattio's is pretty fucking good. But anyways, if something is cheaper, people will generally go for the cheaper option because we need money to live, and people have a hard time getting money to begin with in our society here in the United States. And so, yeah, if you skimp on ingredients, I don't really think people would give a fuck. But that's not even the main point here. So if I start skimping on ingredients to save money, to make more profit, I'm gonna do it. And then you decide that you're gonna do it as well. And then Joe does it too. So we're all on the same playing field again. We have effectively lowered the standard quality of pizza in our area for pizza quality, we've lowered it because we want to make more money and give a shittier product to people who are just going to buy what we're selling anyways, because there's no other competition around. Now, in a competition, there's a winner and a loser. So, again, like I said before, there's only so many people who are going to buy the pizzas. I want all the customers. So, for me to be a winner in this competition, I need to be making all the money, and you guys need to be going out of business so that I can have your customers. So, what can I do now to get a leg up on you guys? I can start treating my workers like shit. I can start cutting their wages. I can start taking their benefits, so not giving them any health coverage or health insurance. I can start really working them to the bone so that I can operate for longer. And I can kind of let the working conditions go a little bit, as long as the quality of my product stays relatively decent to where people won't really give a shit. And people generally don't. But then you do the same thing. You start taking your employees' benefits away and cutting their wages and making their hours more so that you can stay open for longer. But Joe doesn't feel right about that. Joe doesn't want to treat his employees like shit and not pay them a livable salary. So he decides to not do that. So you and I are going to be saving a lot of money not paying our employees a living wage or giving them benefits. But if we do that to our employees, won't they just leave us and go and work for Joe or something who actually pays his employees well? Well, there's this thing called unemployment, where if you are desperate enough for a job, you're going to take whatever the fuck you can get. If you have no money coming in, I have been in this situation. If you have no money coming in, you are just going to take whatever fucking job is available. I have applied for pizza delivery driver positions. I have applied for positions at Wendy's and McDonald's and Taco Bell in times of desperation. And luckily enough, I found a much higher paying job on Craigslist at building pools. So I got to go and fucking do that instead. But I was absolutely ready to work at a fast food place or to be a delivery driver or whatever, to pay my bills and to help feed my family, because I need money. We all need money to live and survive. So if you have your employees all quit, you can fucking hire up a whole nother batch of employees. Sure, you're gonna have to teach them how to use all these machines, but certainly it's not that hard. Like, all you're doing is making a fucking pizza. It's not hard. Now, Joe is going out of business over there. So you and I are kind of locked in this battle, right? We've both skimped so much on our product. We're treating our employees like shit. We're saving a lot of money. So what else can we do? Well, the next thing that we can do is improve the quality of our machines, right? So I need to make more pizzas. So, I can just improve the quality of my machines to make 15 pizzas instead of just 10 at one time. So let's say I get that machine. I'm able to afford it because I treat my workers even more like shit than you do. And by doing so, I save a little extra money. And over time, I have a lot of surplus money, and you don't. You have profit, but I have even more. So I can use that to build my business bigger and better and faster than yours. And since I have more automation, I can start firing people because I need less people since I have more machinery to make all these pizzas, right? So then I can start saving a lot more money. And then I can start selling things for a lot cheaper than you can because I can produce them cheaper than you can. And I can start putting you out of business because people are going to come buy my product since it's the same quality as yours, but way cheaper. So that is the innovation that free market capitalism pushes, is more efficient pizza making machines. Okay, there you go. I don't know what that's really going to do for anybody's actual life because we have homeless people and starving people and sick people and, there's a lot of perfectly preventable diseases that people die from every year. But, making fast pizzas is so important. I'm glad that capitalism drives this innovation, right? That's the fucking innovation that capitalism pushes, is just increasing the power of the means of production, right? It's fucking stupid. Anyways, it does really no good for anybody except for the capitalist, because once I put you out of business, I can just jack my prices way back up. I can go back up to the $10 that we originally started at before doing all of this shit, and I can make loads of money. I can even go higher than that since I'm the only competition in town. And if anyone else wants to start a new pizza restaurant, I can go ahead and buy up the property. I can go ahead and put a fuck ton of ads out. I can, give coupon deals on the internet, in mail. I have all of these resources and power that you, this new restaurant owner, don't. So I can destroy the competition. The only way to really win in capitalism is to destroy your competition. Now, a better mode of production is cooperation. If you and I and Joe all got together and just wanted to make the best quality pizza that we could for the littlest possible amount of money that we could, while treating our workers with the utmost care, we could all do that. We could all make a perfectly sustainable business that makes enough money to function and a little bit just to, keep up with maintenance and things like that. And just make fucking pizzas because we love making pizzas, right? And I feel like you would get a much better quality product that way, better quality service, and it would still be affordable because they're not trying to fuck you. So that's all I got to say about that. This has been free market capitalism competition. In solidarity, y'all. See you next video.